So guys, yesterday I made a video talking about the Nigerian government and how terrible President Tinubu is, and I was crying in the video. So 30 minutes ago, I just received a call from the NYSC board, starting with the secretariat before the LGI, and for the secretariat, for the NYSC secretariat, I'm going to attach what she said, some of the things she said, so you guys will hear.
Are you normal?
I wasn't insulting the president, ma. I was only asking for accountability.
Hold down that rubbish you put there.
Ma, are you threatening me?
Hold down that rubbish. You are not talking to your mate.
Ma, she called me and she was shouting and she was threatening me to take down the video. And in my first mind, I'm like, wait, how did they get my phone number? And then I realized that every NYSC copper has to fill a file with your phone number and your address. I'm like, these people actually have my house address and they know where I'm staying. And now they have started calling me first to threaten me. It is so bad that you can't even just speak up about the government because they feel like they have chains to hold you. You're already calling me to threaten me. And I will literally attach what she said so you guys can hear. She was telling me that I was insulting the president. I never insulted the president. I said he's terrible. That is not an insult. It is a statement, and I did not go on and start saying, oh, Tinubu, you're this, you're that. I just said he's a terrible president. And it's okay for a body to identify that, okay, this person is actually terrible at their job. So why is it a problem that the NYSC government, NYSC secretariat, or NYSC board will call me to threaten me? Like, why is that okay? That I can't speak up for something that is directly hurting me? Why is it okay that they will call me to threaten me under 24 hours that I made a video? Why can't Nigerians speak up? Why are they holding us in chains? Why do they feel like everything that we do, they have ways to control us? Let me tell you guys something, NYSC board or whatever. If you guys have come together and maybe you're not calling me one by one to threaten me, that's fine. You can do whatever you want to do. Because I know that you guys already have plans. This one is calling me, the next person is calling me, that's fine. But now I'm putting it out here so you guys will see and you guys will know. NYSC, they have my house address and they are started calling me to threaten me. So in case anything happens, you will be very much aware where the problem started. Because I did not say anything I shouldn't have said. The Nigerian government are not doing anything about the inflation that is happening. And it's causing us to be very depressed. I am depressed and my bank account is going to zero and I still have to live every day. And I'm asking the Nigerian government to do something about the inflation. And instead of me to get a call and say, okay, we are working on it, I'm getting a call saying that, oh, you're very stupid. Why did you do that to Tinubu? Take down that video. You did this, you did that. I just want you guys to know that this is what the NYC board are doing. And in case anything happens to me, because they have my address, you guys know who to hold accountable.
Some things about our culture or whatever culture they call it, it just makes me so angry, right from as a child and even as an adult, because I don't understand this whole culture that says because somebody is older than somebody, then somebody should not speak up to that person. Who cares what your age is? Can you drop your age somewhere? The fact that you came to the world first doesn't give you any privilege. Yeah, you came to the world for, and before you came to this world, were there not people? After you leave this world, will there still not be people? Why would people express themselves, express their feelings? Why do people use this? You need to use age. If age is the only reason why you think you should be respected, then I think you are not deserving of respect. This is someone who has cried out, who clearly, if you've watched that video, was overwhelmed, tired, going through so much. Cost of living is so high. She's doing NYSC. How much are they paying her? She's not even depending, because I've gone through her profile to see she's doing a whole lot of other. She's a virtual assistant, doing so much, yet it's not translating to anything, because the more she's working harder, the more cost of living is going higher, and up. And she comes out to cry out. You couldn't call her and okay, so you are supposedly older. Oh, how did she even put it? Hold down that rubbish. Are you normal? Come on, keep quiet there. Hold down that rubbish. You are not talking to your mate. Are you okay? So this woman, this NYC woman, I don't know. In short, you're such a coward. You're such a disgrace. You're such a shame. And if you have children, they should be ashamed of you, who you are, or what they've been foisted. I have pity for them, because every reasonable human being who has motherly feelings, human feelings, will feel the pain of that girl in that video, who is holding her tears back, who is clearly overwhelmed, who needs love at this moment, who needs a big hug, where you're just saying to her, come, It's okay. Take a deep breath. The country is going through so much. You give her some nice words. You're coming out as a slave, as a servant that you are, to someone who rigged what do they call it now, election to get in there. You're coming to the okay. They call him a terrible president. He's an illegitimate president. He's an illegitimate one that shouldn't even be there. These are the kind of people who are slaves, who give birth to slaves, who continue to be slaves, and in their own country they continue to walk over their head. How dare that woman? You had the audacity to call someone and begin to threaten her because you are some NYC or officer, official, or whatever it is that you are. And if anything should happen to that girl, this woman, I hope she needs to share her number with everyone. Let not one hair, let it not touch her. Very shameless people. You're coming to tell her, hey, are you talking to your mate? I am your mate. I am talking to you now. You are extremely disgusting and shameless, and your children should be ashamed of you. This is a child. This is probably someone that it's maybe the voice, you might be old enough to give birth to her or not. Instead of you to feel happy, instead of you to be ashamed of the father, we've handed over a country that it's even less than what we met. We were crying during our generation that we were handed over a failed country. We've handed over worse to our children and to the younger generation that are coming, and they have the courage to speak out, and you're here trying to silence them the way you were silenced. The way you were silenced and couldn't do anything, the way you decided to turn yourself to a slave. You think everybody is going to do that? No. And this is what the patriotic citizens should do. Speak up. Cry out. Scream. Let them know that, you know, it's not okay. The power belongs to the people. It is those ones that are coming out to cry like this. She's even asking government to do something. That means she believes in government. The ones that have carried arms are kidnapping people, killing people that no longer believe in government. She will not carry her mouth and go and tell them that they should respect her age and not carry arms. It is the one that is law-abiding that you people have the audacity to come out and start screaming at. Because she's NYC. You now want to use the NYC to punish her. All of us will be punished. You understand? If you try to do any rubbish to that girl, who simply is crying, and she's crying out the frustration of a lot of Nigerians. That's what people are going through. People are overwhelmed with bills. People are going through so much. And some of you just sit down and you're just doing nonsense. Let me just, for those of you who probably have not seen the video that this lady did, that this so-called the NYC lady is calling to threaten her, and she said a lot of them have been calling her to threatening her to take down the video. Just take a look at this.
I genuinely feel so overwhelmed, and I feel like if a lot of Nigerians come out and start speaking on what we are actually going through, then maybe changes will be made in the government. Don't you guys think? And this video, I just want to say to our president, I don't know if there have been any other president that is terrible, but you are such a terrible president. It is so hard. So I'm coming from the supermarket where I went to get foodstuffs, and everything has gone up again. It's just like every single week prices increase. I want to know, what is the government doing about this increment? Is there going to be a particular time where prices will stop going up? Is there going to be a particular time where things are going to go back? Guys, why am I going to get a crate of egg and they're telling me it is 6.5? It doesn't make any sense that egg will cost 6.5. Like, I literally can't remember when egg used to cost 800. And I'm so overwhelmed because this is literally my first time doing this adulthood thing alone. This is my first time moving out of my family house. This is my first time living by myself. And not just that, after I left the supermarket and I got home, my security is bringing NEPA bill, and NEPA bill has gone up by 2 times. Like, it's insane. I can't keep up with these bills. I am so overwhelmed and I'm so exhausted. Every single money that I have been making, I'm using it to pay bills. I don't even get to live properly. The craziest thing was, you want to go out to a certain location with your friends, and Uber is about 25,000. Like, even Uber, that we can't even take Uber It is crazy. Like, why are things so expensive? And let's not even Lagos things. Lagos smells like shit. If you say, okay, I want to take a walk, I'm depressed, let me just take a walk, you can't even take a walk. Like, the place smells like crazy. Why does an entire state smell like this? And what is the government doing about the bad smell? Everything is just so overwhelming. You want to start up a business, and now you have to take a loan to start up a business, and the loan, you don't even know if you can actually repay it, because the business, I don't know, I'm just so tired. Like, why is no one saying anything about it? Being an NYSC copper, there's nothing beneficial about this whole NYSC thing. The money I spend on transportation is just more than the alawi the government gives me. Like, it doesn't, I can't keep up. Like, I'm so tired of this bill, and I can't keep up. I am overwhelmed, and I'm tired, I'm exhausted. It's too much, and I wish that we would start calling the government out heads on. For example, Tinubu, you are a terrible president. Like, what are you doing to help us? What are you doing to help the economy? You are so terrible. I'm so sick and tired of Nigerians acting like we are strong, and they say, oh, Nigerians, we are actually very strong. Oh, no matter how much they increase things, we still chest it. No, it is not cute. We are cowards. That is a cowardly behavior. You don't stand to ask people, oh, why is this expensive? For example, MTN, what the fuck is even going on? Literally, I spend over like 20,000 on data in a week, and I'm not even joking. 1.5 data cannot even last me for an entire day. I have to do 1.5 like 2 times a day, which is like 3,000 a day. It is too much. Like, what are you guys doing about it? Like, what is happening? I'm tired of paying bills. I feel like I don't have anything. I feel like I don't have any achievement to call my own. Every single time that I work hard, I'm spending it back in the economy to pay bills, and I wasn't created to pay bills. I'm just really tired, and I just want our money to count for something. And when is the government going to actually start working? Because Nigerians are so classist. Everybody now wants to behave as if they are rich. Everybody is faking wealth, but we are ending up being poor because we are struggling so hard to look rich. We're ending up being poor. So I need us as Nigerians to please start calling the government out. We should be tired of this by now. We need to call the government out. Prices need to start one place. Food needs to start one place. The economy needs to start one place. Like, we are tired. It's just too much. The more you work hard to achieve something, the higher it gets. The dream car that I was saving money for has literally gone double. I can't even afford it anymore. Instead, I'm going to use my money to buy, to just keep paying bills. And now house rent is double. Like, I am so sick, and I'm so tired of this, and I really need the government to intervene because I am so overwhelmed.